When you wake up in the morning, do you log into social media? Is the first thing you see something negative? Of course. When you examine that piece of content, do you notice a comment box? I do. Huh. Well, here on Opinionated, we can help you with that problem. Does my opinion matter more than yours? It don't matter cause the world is yours. Does my opinion matter more than yours? It don't matter cause the world is yours. You gotta grab it by the balls, kid. On opinionated. Grab him by the balls, kid. Grab him by the balls, kid. On opinionated. We can talk about it. Opinionated. Yeah. Grab him by the balls, kid. On the opinionated. We can talk about it. We gonna talk about everything. What's good, listeners? It's your boy LB the Amazing, and this is
Hey,
another episode
friend.
of Opinionated. I'm here with
What it
my
do?
co-host Nelly's Way. Say what's good to the peoples
What
out
it's
there listening.
doing? What's doing, family? It's a blessing to be amongst the living. How y'all doing today?
It's definitely a blessing to be amongst the living right now. Today is another historical day for
Yes.
all. It's inauguration day. I've said it a lots of times, and I'll say it again today and right now. I don't know if this is the greatest situation for everybody, but it's definitely better than the last 4 years of hell we have had to endure.
Fact.
Now, to hop straight into some things, we running a little behind schedule today, but it's cool. What do you expect to take with you when you leave a relationship, friend?
Hopefully, my sanity and my dignity, because, hunty, I don't understand what the hell is wrong with these people. They just so toxic. Like, they love toxic, they being toxic, they wear toxic, they just toxic. They're spewing out venom like they ain't got nothing else to do. Like they don't know better.
Nothing else to do,
Nothing
and they
else to
and they
do.
definitely acting like they don't know better.
But who's to say that they don't? And I had to learn about people in general. Like people are not gonna have a thought process like myself, and that's okay. But can we agree to disagree and respect the fact? The problem is people don't want to compromise and just understanding. Uh, I like to eat out. You might not like to eat out. You want to order in. Okay, so every now and again, can we go to the restaurant and see people as opposed to being cooped up in the house? This is a little bit of compromise that people just do not want to do. It's either one way or no way. And that's probably why a lot of people are single in it because people don't want to compromise. That's my opinion.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I believe that. I believe that too. Now I feel that when you leave a relationship, it don't necessarily like there was a person and it's a celebrity that just recently stated that when you leave a relationship, you should be leaving with money and materials.
I don't care about that.
I personally don't care about that either.
I just want
Like
my own money and I can
money
get
and
my own
materials.
materials.
Yeah, like money and materials. Like, so that's the highlight of what you want to leave with when you leave a relationship. If it
And
even
some
gets to that,
people,
like, some relationships last a long time, get into them golden years and shit. But realistically speaking, when you leave a relationship, like, I mean, you do hope to leave with at least what you put in, whether it be material or whatever. But if anything, I feel like you should leave with the biggest lesson to learn from that relationship.
absolutely. And some do in bad, horrible, or
Yeah.
otherwise. And some do
Some in
in
amicably.
eventually,
Yeah.
happily, to be moving on and pursuing whatever endeavors or dreams or whatever a person may want to move on from a
Yeah.
relationship from. Um, Me personally, I go into every situation with dating a young lady, and if we do not make it one way, I will hope that we can end up as friends. Not everyone that you try to date or even sleep with, if we want to go deeper than that, is supposed to be your mate, your soulmate, the love of your life, etc.
Right.
So me per se, I just want to be friends, like networking. You never know what reason why someone came into your life, and
Yeah.
the reason why that person came in could have been a lesson, or just for you to gain a positive influence or a negative influence. Sometimes you need some negative shit in your life, so you know what positivity is, and that's a lot of things that people don't know about either. They have so much negative in their life that they don't know when a positive situation occur, or they're
Right.
so positive all the time and they don't know that a negative or toxic thing is just that. And it's okay. My mama say all the time since I was a child, it's millions and billions of different type of people in this world.
Yeah.
Everybody has their place. The hoe got the place, the scallywag got the place, the priest
Yeah.
got his place,
Yeah.
the basketball player is the president, the senator, etc. So um, learn your place in life and be the best at it in ever. However you see fit, just to be the best you can be in whatever situation you bring yourself into
Yeah.
or take yourself out of.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
would you, okay, with the part about in regard to leaving on a like a good friendly note or whatever, like would you be open to being hooked up by a person that you once talked to and it didn't really work for y'all, but then they come to you later like, yo, I got a person that I think would be good for you. Like, would you feel funny about that or would you just not do it altogether?
Ooh, that's a good question. That is an absolute. Well, I would have to say how I felt about that. Ooh, that is a good question. You always do this to me. These good questions make me want to. I gotta think because okay, let's think about all my past relationship, uh, scallywag ships, whatever you want to call it.
Hmm.
um, I could honestly say where I'm at in life, I will be open to it. I would be hesitant because, not to toot my own horns, people might say otherwise, but I am not the reason any of my situations went to the left. Like, I didn't cheat, I didn't beat the bitch like she should have been beat. Like, it's just, I was the good guy in all
Not
the, like,
Hoppo.
I should have, Harpo should have told me where was Celie at when I needed that girl.
Like
But,
Beta.
I have, like, yeah. And because I am confident in that statement, it's not a statement, it's an absolute fact. Um, that I'm confident to say that I'm cool with that. I don't have any strong feelings with any of my past situations where I will feel some type of way. I will feel leery because you was doing some fucked up shit or you did some fucked up shit to make me leave you alone or us to depart from each other's. I would be leery of that from any of the people. I could say like maybe one person that I would be like open arms to the fact. Everybody else I would be leery. And one
Okay.
person that we literally we parted ways. I don't even know the reason, but we parted ways. And she and I are still, and we're on speaking terms. I don't feel ill about her.
Hmm.
That I would take her if she has someone that she feel valuable for me. I would
Hmm.
consider it, but I would still be leery because I know I'm a good motherfucker. And to anyone, everyone who crossed my path, I try to add value to their life regardless of what level of you are in my life, whether it's a friendship, relationship, uh, to someone at the grocery store. I just try to be a positive impact on anyone that crossed my path.
Okay.
Um,
Well,
that's
I mean,
deep. Maybe
it
one of y'all can
it
hook
is
me up. if
It
any of
just
y'all listening.
right, girl, that's crazy as hell because it's like, it for me that's weird because it's
It is
already
weird.
weird for me. Like when I encounter people that has been with maybe like a past friend of mine that I have had something like, because I've had those situations where I've dealt with someone and then the new person that I've dealt with just so happened to have dealt with that ex person as well, and but it was after me, or maybe sometimes during the same time as me. We was like sharing a person. So
Well,
it's like,
mm,
I mean, it's not that we knew we were sharing a person, but we were sharing a person. And then it's kind of like when that person come back around on some what about us type shit, for me, that is
mm.
weird. So if I had an ex that came to me and was like, "Yeah, I got somebody that I want you to meet, blah blah blah. I think y'all would be good for each other." I don't know how I would feel about that. I think off rip, I just like, no, I'm good. I don't need your help.
Because I'm so optimistic. Because I'm so optimistic, I would see. Like I just had a friend introduce me to a friend, and
now,
it's
just
just
in,
not gonna work out. It's just,
now,
you know
just
what I
in
mean.
general, that's fine if those
Yeah, I feel
two
what you're
have not
saying.
been an item. If it's just I've encountered
But
somebody
shit,
and
hell,
I
I
think
don't
y'all would make
know.
a good, you know what I'm saying? But
People are not always honest, so I don't know what the fuck
yeah,
went transpired between other people. And
true,
people are not honest. That's just a proven fact in today's world. No matter what the age you are, people are just not 100% honest. Now, I cannot see dating anyone that my friends, somebody whose number is in my phone, or somebody who I built rapport with, that I value their opinion or I value their existence in my life.
hmm,
That's a no go, man. Like if it's just one of the somebody I done passed through in life and one of your exes appears to be worthy of of what I have to offer,
yeah,
I'm going for it. You know, it's life is too short. And you know what? It is what it is. I mean, it's all the experience. And you never know. That friend, that person may bring some value to your life. Or it
true,
might be a reason or a lesson. You never know. Like I'm open to those type of things. You know, learning from people. You
yeah.
know, even no matter what you are to me. I'm with that.
I feel that, and I agree. Too. Yeah, I agree for the most part, but I know I definitely would feel funny with an ex like, "Yo, I got somebody for you." Like, no, thank you.
Okay, it's just interesting. So this young lady I used to talk to, like we
Uh
are
huh.
still friends today.
Hmm.
Um, with Facebook friends, like her number is in my phone. We talked for a brief moment. It just didn't work out, but it's a possibility in the future. So I find out that her sister is family. So I'm like, oh, that's your sister? So when we had the conversation, I was like, well, although she and I have not crossed that path of being sexual in any way, shape, or form, we still have that attraction.
Right.
So, although I did reach out to her about her sister, I don't know what I don't know why I did that. I was just being nosy, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie. And if she hear this, she know who I'm talking about. I was just being nosy. But had we had not had that type of connection, we had a deeper connection that I would not try to date anybody she knows, although the opportunity did seize itself. And she said it, go ahead.
Yeah.
She said it,
Hmm.
she said try it. And I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that because you my friend and we still do have that attraction and we still have that connection, so to speak.
Right.
It just did not go further than where it did. That I couldn't see myself trying to holler at her sister. It
Right.
should cross my mind. I mean, it's just too short. Life is too short. And who's to say that she did not come into my life? so I can meet her sister. Like, oh my God, this universe is talking to me right now. But things like that. I believe in things like that. That if it doesn't work out, but I wouldn't consider. I would not consider anything had she and I did go further sexually and emotionally, etc. Like moving toward more in depth into our relationship. So we're good friends now, and anything's possible in the near future, what have you, if
Mm.
we wanted to pick up. But I considered hollering at her sister.
Shit. Uh, I mean, but that was more on a personal thing and not like somebody trying to set you up, though. You know what I'm saying?
True, but she told me to shoot my shot.
Yeah. She really wanted you to shoot that shot.
To see what the hell happened. Like, oh, she probably called her sister like, "You better not." Like, that's all me for when I want it. Like, I don't know,
That is too.
but
That is too funny.
I don't think anybody will hook me up. Okay, Lou, you're a good person. Do you see? Let's just say it. This in your mind. You know what type of guy you could be to your person of interest.
Uh huh.
So, do you see anybody? I don't see anybody doing that though, because they don't like. There's the saying like, if I can't have you, nobody can. That type
Hmm.
of thing. I would think it would be that type of thought process, because I'm very good in my relationship with my mate. I'm very good. I'm very respectful. I feel like I'm the dream girlfriend and soon to be wife for anyone
Right.
who I pursue. So I don't see anybody doing that because, well, if I don't have this good motherfucker, I ain't nobody I know gonna have her either. That's how I see it.
Mm. That's deep.
That is very deep. Like, I don't see anybody saying, "Oh, let me hook Nelly up with my friend because she's a good person. I'm married now and I moved on, and this would be a good match." I don't see that happening. Although it would be the right thing to do. Like, it's never
Well,
gonna
the
happen.
crazy thing is I actually see a matchmaker in myself, but
Hmm.
I don't be around enough people. You know what I'm
True.
saying? Because
Hmm.
like I feel like I'm such a like, especially more so nowadays than in the past. But nowadays I'm very good at reading a person,
Hmm.
and I can, and then like after being around them for just like a little bit of time, I could tell yay or nay.
Right.
And I feel like I would be good at matching people, but I still haven't been around anybody that I like feel like, oh, let me introduce her to my homie. Like I no, like I haven't been around anybody like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So even though I posed the question and it's a difficult one to answer for many, I would assume. Um, in my opinion, I don't think that I would feel comfortable with that. With another
Me
person,
doing it
with
for
my
yourself.
ex trying to
So,
hook me up with someone new.
or would you feel that with your skills of being able to read people, do you think you could hook up one of your exes with someone new if you found someone that would be better for them
No,
than
I
that
just
thought
but
process?
for me personally, I just wouldn't interfere because I don't want an ex to interfere in mine. And even though we're still cool, I just don't like I don't want interference from an ex. Like I feel like
Well,
low
see, yeah,
key. Like even
yeah,
like I mean
yeah.
I do see what that 1% of a degree, that one degree where they could possibly be doing it because they feel that you deserve better than them. And to
Mm.
them, they think this person is better than them, so they're going to present this person to you because they feel that this person is a better fit for you.
Oh, that's a good one. That is a great one.
But it's not much of that
Oh,
though.
but
That's
see, you
the
know what?
problem.
That's a thought
But I
process.
don't even know if that's a problem. It's just that's not much of that, you know?
Yeah, people are not going to hold themselves accountable. That's what
No.
that boils down to. We had that conversation last week on our last week's show in regards to holding yourself accountable.
Yeah, accountability.
Oh, that is so deep.
That's deep. That's deep. But okay, so to
That's
recap
the
for the
secret.
listeners that have tuned in, for the listeners that have been listening, and then for the listeners that will be listening, we were just discussing what do you expect to take when you leave a relationship? Something other than money and materials. That's
Hmm.
pretty standard. You know if you're working and you're not in a relationship, you will leave with money because you already have it.
Yeah.
Materials, I mean, that could be anything from the clothes you already own to the car you secured during the relationship, whatever. That's all a given. But
Right.
overall, for me, as long as I can leave peacefully
Hmm.
and with a decent state of mind, because in any breakup, you can be kind of unstable for a few weeks.
If not
Yeah,
longer. It depends on how long
you
the
you
weeks
may
are coming
pretend
in.
that you won't be, but when you're alone by yourself and you're thinking about why, what could have been, how you think about all this shit. So yeah, it stays with you for a couple of weeks, and then eventually you get all the way over that shit and you move the fuck forward. So with that being said, should you surround yourself with people who have no vision or goals?
Hell no. But sometimes we can't choose our friends. And
Right.
sometimes our love, like I have
Because
some
that's
good
really where it goes.
friends.
Because to think about the question itself, it's a dumb question. Like, what do you mean? Should I surround myself with people who ain't got no goals? Blah blah blah. Like, yeah, we should not. That's the yeah. So the correct answer is no, we should not. But we do.
Honey, but see, you know what? That goes to show, like, oh, that is a good one. Oh, that's a good one. Because I'm thinking of my friends list, like people who I hang out with on a consistent basis.
Uh-huh.
Some have more goals,
Mm-hmm.
some don't. And that takes into place in regards to the person in general. Like, I'm striving to own my own trucking company and I'm an active freight broker. And then I also drive for a living. I'm striving to build that to be bigger and eventually it be automated. And I can go sit my ties every day. That's what I strive for. And that's what I'm working towards daily. That not everybody has those type of goals. But I guess some type of goal is indeed that's deep because not everybody has the type of goal. Oh, that is so deep. I didn't even know where I was gonna go with this conversation because I have so many friends. I have people, associates, friends, some who are striving to be better than what they are. Because I don't want to say better than me or I better than you, because I feel that me myself I am my own biggest competitor in life. So I'm trying to be better than I was last week and the week before, etc. That's just me. But no, we can't. No, we shouldn't, but we do.
We
But we
do.
can't choose our friends. I
We
love
can.
everybody that's in my life. Like,
We
you're
can
in
do
my life
like
for a reason. We can.
it, it,
But,
it
you know, but
but
when you
in
love somebody, we're talking about friendships
right
for
because in
like 20
reality,
plus years. Like I
yeah,
have friends that I've been around for 20 plus years. Some are striving for better things to what they're doing. Some are not. And that's
yeah,
okay.
I
But
feel that.
does that make my life any less valuable or more than theirs?
Nope,
And vice
you
versa?
don't.
You know what I
It's
mean?
just it's just one of those because the question is it gives you a dead ass answer right off rip. So then
Off rip.
when you get that answer, you then have to decide because now you have a choice. You didn't have a choice until that question came up. So now that the question comes up, now you have a choice. Do I choose to keep surrounding myself with people that I know are not going far because they're not really trying to get there? Or do I detach from those people and go ahead and move forward and then become something that I'm really not to those people that think I am that?
Oh, that's deep. That is so deep. I feel like, oh, that's deep. But who's to say
Because
that
to
these
me,
people
in
who
my
don't
opinion,
have,
the only reason they would feel that way is because they don't have the goals and the aspirations to be there where I'm at or be above me so I can get there where they're at.
Lou, it's just so funny that I used to think like, it's lonely at the top.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the thing is, it's not. It's just the people who are not striving to get to the top just won't be there.
Mhm.
It's other motherfuckers there.
Yeah.
It's plenty of other motherfuckers
And
there.
even if I honestly bring you with me, if you don't show the initiative to even
You're gonna go
pretend
back to
like
where the
you
fuck
want to,
you belong.
yeah, thank you, that part. I mean, it's kind of like I'm not trying to leave you, but if you ain't trying to like keep up with me, or even if your vision changed, that's cool. But keep a positive vision. Like, don't go
Vision,
backwards.
absolutely.
Don't go backwards.
And it's not just about planning trips and all that type of
No,
shit. We can all
no,
plan trips.
yeah,
Um, and leaving a legacy for the one behind you, or leaving a message or
mm-hmm,
value, sense of
mm-hmm,
value,
mm-hmm,
to the people that can use it. It might not
yeah,
even be the people we know and love. It could be the motherfucking bum on the corner that's begging for change,
yeah,
that can add value to your life and vice versa.
yeah. I
And that
mean, for one,
I'm open to that.
and
I'm
it's
just a
crazy
different breed, but
because
I'm open to that.
people could hear that and like, what do you mean the bum? How can they add value? Easy, and it's very simple. They can show you that standing for 8 and 12 hours a day ain't shit. So if I can do it, you can do it.
But fuck that. I'm gonna need you to go do something else besides standing for 8 to 12 hours a day.
But I'm
Do
saying,
you
if you're in
know
a
I'm so
warehouse standing for 8 to 12
okay?
hours,
Oh, I
you know
thought
what
we
I'm
was talking
saying?
about the bum. But the
No,
bum, they
no,
doing
no.
that
But,
shit.
but, but I'm saying that, but that's what they could teach you. That's what you can learn from the bum.
You are
If,
absolutely correct.
you know what I'm saying? Like these motherfuckers
Ooh,
they got
metaphors.
willpower. They got willpower like a motherfucker to stand there like they through all types of weather,
Oh my
storm,
God.
rain,
Storm,
sleet.
rain, sleet,
It
snow.
don't matter. These motherfuckers is out here standing for 8, 12 hours. They got tents and shit. They got tent communities and shit set up. Let me stop because that's going off in a whole other direction. But y'all, I mean, for the
It's
most
so
part,
funny
y'all get
though.
what I'm
But
saying
no, I
though.
dig
Like,
what you said. But it's so like I've lived in other cities other than Columbus, Ohio.
yeah,
And it's just as bad in other cities and other states that I visited, being driving over the road, seeing.
yeah. Oh, so on a side note, real quick, Lady Gaga is about to do the national anthem for the inauguration.
Yeah.
um, I'm not for sure if we are censored here. I don't think we are. And if we are, then we're still new. So if they ding me, we'll deal with it when it happens. But right
Right.
now, let's do a little sample of this Lady Gaga, and we're gonna get back to y'all. Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming? Okay, enough of that. So
You was reading my mind. I'm so glad you my friend. Because I'm like, okay, that's
enough of
fine.
that. Cause why does she all of a sudden sound like she from another country?
Well, I thought she was.
Maybe she is. I don't know. So let me not talk about this woman. Make myself sound stupid.
I
I'm not. I'm
okay.
clearly not a Gaga fan, y'all. So whatever. Excuse me on that one. But she don't sound great. Moving on. Can a person have more than one best friend?
I think so because I got several good best friends that I call best friends. They all come from different levels of my life. I have a best friend from high school. I'm also the godmother of her children. I have another best friend that was later on in life after high school, one of my best friends, and then I have another best friend. Damn, I'm going on. I have another best. I have yes, I have like five best friends. They're all different levels of my life. That, including you, I consider you one of my best friends in the world. So, yes.
It's I'm flattered, friend. But
Dickhead.
I'm so flattered.
But
But I mean, in my opinion, because that's where it's coming from, because I can't factually prove anything that I'm about to say, other than, well, from the English standpoint, I can, but from
okay.
everything else, I really can't. So let me just go from the English standpoint. So from the English standpoint, you cannot have more than one best friend because a best friend is singular. If you say my best friends, that would be apostrophe S, meaning that you're talking about your one friend's whatever it is that person has. And then if you
Hmm.
like my best friends with the apostrophe after the S, you still talking about more than one or two of something that one friend has. So from the English standpoint, no, you cannot have more than one best friend, but you can have good friends or very good friends or outstanding friends or excellent friends, but you can't really have more than one best friend.
Okay. I mean, I could dig what you're saying,
Yeah,
but we're talking about people who created some shit because they just wanted to create some shit. You
right.
know,
Yeah,
I write my own rules and I abide by my own
yeah,
rules.
yeah.
And I have more than one best friend. They come from all different genres of my life.
Mhm,
And that's just that. And I
mhm.
wouldn't change it for the world. Um, and listen to the English. The English, man, I'm so sick of people making rules and regulations on how I should operate and who I should operate with. That's not your best friend. That's your good friend. I want her to be my best friend and him too. Fuck
Mhm.
whoever
And
got something to
I
say about
mean,
it.
and of
And
course,
that's
the reason this came up because even though it's 2021 and we ourselves are among the 30 plus crew, um,
yeah.
it still is a factor in friendships. Like I still hear people say things about like well ever since they start hanging out with this and that person, then blah blah blah, and I'm just like, well, is that a problem for you? Because like, shouldn't it be okay that they have more than one friend? And it's like, yeah,
Okay.
but they calling them their best friend, and they how they best friends, and they just met a week ago. And I'm like, well, I mean, maybe if they feel like that's what it is, then they feel like that's what it is. But are you still bothered by the fact that it's still another person that they're calling a friend? Because overall, to
Hmm.
me, you feel some type of way. It's not even the fact that it's that they're saying best friend. It's just the fact that it's another friend. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
people are so
It's like crazy
what's
that
the
that
word?
goes into adulthood. And to be on a
People are
side
so
note,
selfish.
it's
They're selfish.
crazy because I had a conversation with a young lady who has a young daughter. And
Hmm.
you know her. I'm just not going to use their names, but um they are my neighbors, and they come over from time to time, and
Okay.
this recent time we were having a discussion, and
Okay.
I almost felt embarrassed to hear the 16-year-old daughter, recently just turned 16-year-old daughter, say, "I'd be so embarrassed sometimes reading the like how grown-ups talk to each other, like they be so childish."
Okay.
And I'm
Okay.
like, wow, like when a 16-year-old could recognize the childish behavior of supposedly adults, that's sad. That's
Um,
sad. That's
people
sad.
just
You know?
see, it is, and I saw her
Even though
post,
that's
you
a
know,
side
maybe on
note, 'cause it has
Facebook
nothing to
about
do with
that.
this question right now, but
But
it
yeah,
really, I
but
mean, it stems from the question, but it is sad. That's a sad moment when a child has to point out how childish grown-ups are, and it's only because they're on, like, they're seeing it socially. So it's not even that people are seeing home situations. They just seeing, like, social stuff go down, and they like, "What? Like, that's how grown-ups act?" Like, yeah, believe it or not, yeah.
believe it or not,
Believe it or not, yeah. And something as
people
simple
are
as
just
having more than one best friend is the example of that type of behavior. Like, you mad because I got another friend? Like, what the hell? So yeah, I mean, I
um
do agree that in my opinion, people can have more than one best friend. There's nothing wrong with that, and especially if they can manage that. I mean, a lot of
yeah,
people can't handle
cause
having more than one friend, but
yeah,
that's something different as well, though. Like, that's not even the same as having a best friend.
well, I mean,
I mean, because there are some people that have friends that don't know how to spread themselves between the friends. Because not all, like not all of your friends are somebody else's cup of tea, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
And so
right,
sometimes you have to find yourself being the one that you got to spread yourself because everybody's spread apart like octopus tentacles. Like everybody's on a different wavelength.
well, you know what? I personally, I have a lot of associates, and then
Yeah,
I have a lot of friends, and I have a handful of great friends, and then a smaller handful of best friends.
right.
And like you said, not everybody's your cup of tea. However, they are all a positive aspect in my life.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah,
speaking in regards to the friends like I go over your mama's house and grandma's house type friends. Like I
yeah,
have a lot of friends. Like I'm an only child, so I gravitate towards family gatherings and things of that nature, with it just being me, my mom, and dad in a household. But to go to like one of my friends, she got three brothers, three sisters, and a brother,
okay.
and I love the fuck out of all of them. I'm the godmother of her two children, and all of those kids are my nieces and nephews. And I love their mother. I love the family, and I love that that gathering that they have. You know.
Yeah.
Then I have a friend who we're great friends, but they don't have that family
When you make
gathering that
more,
I
you make
desire.
more
But she's
statements.
still a good
Wow.
friend.
You make more
Right.
statements. Keep
Wow. I'm sorry, y'all.
So it's just like you said. It's just different. People have different places in your life,
Oh yeah, most definitely.
positive. But I, for one, if you're a positive aspect, then you can have a place in my life, which under whichever category you may fall in.
Yeah,
That's
for
just
sure.
my opinion.
For sure. I totally agree. And in my opinion, you can definitely have more than one best friend. You just got to know how to manage that.
Yeah,
And whoever has the problem with it, then check yourself because you the one with the problem. Hmm.
yeah, because it's a you problem, not a me problem, not a us
Definitely a
problem.
you problem. All right, so right now I want to take a little bit of time just to shout out Luby Scalp Butter Light. That's my formula. If you got some itching in your scalp, your hair ain't growing, oh, I got that stuff whipped up so we can get you right. So, Google me, LB the Amazing. You will find me, track me
Okay.
down. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Let me know you need that good product, and I got you. Nelly, what you got for these people out here?
Well, I'm selling light up masks to help us with this pandemic.
Okay,
In white and black. That's just something of that nature. I also sell lashes for the ladies. We have different styles, and so you can get all dolled up for the
but you got them
kids.
good minks.
Well, no, I got them good mints, boo. I got nothing but the best for you, ladies. So holla at your
All
girl. I also am selling sea moss. Sea moss is something that uh, is good for your skin inside and out. You can take it as a supplement. It has 98 nutrients and vitamins that the body needs of the 102 daily needed. I'm also looking into making a sea moss powder as well, so you can add into your hair products or your lotions or what have you to add that value on the outside of your skin because beauty is within, but it's also skin deep.
Yes.
That's what I'm working on right now, on a personal level out here in these
All right.
streets.
All right. Sound good to me. We have Unique Creations by Wendy. Check her out over on Instagram and Facebook. And we also have Leather and Wood by CB over on Instagram as well. And we have
Okay.
there's one more. Oh man, and I feel so bad because right now it actually slips my mind, but I'll try to work it back in. But there's another one out here. You got actually two more. I'll get them back in on the next
Well,
segment.
I have someone I could shout out. I want to shout out to my sister who has started her business. It is, oh shit, Gems by Gina or Gina by Gems. She's starting the process of starting a online boutique. And also my cousin Shantoya Williams, she is making the shea butter, whip butter, body butters. Um, you can look her up. She's actually working with, oh shit, Wix. God damn. Let me look that person up. Uh, I was just on her page, dude. I need to start writing this stuff down. I'm gonna be getting more
Yeah, I'm putting you to work.
uh
But
organized. You are.
I actually wrote some stuff down this time. I wanted to make my little part a little bit more, professionally dignified and everything. So I'm like, let me go ahead and get something together. Ugh,
Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, I'm on her page, but I don't see nothing about her product. That's how they really feel. Let me look
that's how they feel.
up. That's how they really feeling. Okay, all I know is her name is Shantae Banks. She's actually close with my cousin Chantel Williams.
Okay.
She is the owner and operator of, what the hell is it? See, I know I ain't crazy, y'all.
She's crazy, y'all.
But
So
anyway,
while she
Shantae Banks,
while she
she's
figure
uh
that out.
right. I am Shantae Banks. She's on Facebook. She sells candles, and then she's working closely with my cousin in making the shea butter, the whipped shea butter. So you can check them out on Facebook and all that good stuff and all the social medias and what have you. That's all I have for right now. That's all I can remember. Like I
That's
did
what's
not write
up.
anything down.
Yeah, I
But it's
need to
all
do.
good.
I
It's
actually
all
have
with love, family.
it's definitely all with love, family, and I'm definitely going to take the time to actually write out these people that I keep shouting out, and I'll make sure I keep shouting them out,
We're
no
gonna
matter
do
how
better.
small or no matter how big this platform is. We're going to keep
Absolutely.
shouting guys out. Now, on another
I
note,
mean,
are
I love
there
my
any
black people, and they
rules?
doing our thing.
Yeah, for sure. Are there rules to dating in 2021? Because it doesn't seem to have been many rules
Girl,
to dating in the past few
these
years.
people are crazy.
There's always been
It
rules,
ain't
but
been
it
no
don't
rules
seem
since I've been dating. Has it?
it's always been rules, but I just like I don't know that anyone understands that there has been rules to dating. So in my opinion, yes, there are
I
rules
don't
to
think so.
dating.
Hmm.
So you go on yay or nay.
So you want to tell my story I had last week
That's fine. Yeah, roll with it.
about my dating rule?
Let us hear about this
I don't
dating
know
rule.
what it is with. Okay, so a young lady and asked me to come out for drinks. We're just dating, nothing more or less. But it just appeared that it was set up for another person that she was dating to pop up on the scene. Now, yeah, we haven't went far, but I just feel it should be a level of respect. It was like when she got there, I wasn't there. She was in her face. I wasn't in, you know what I mean? How she was acting prior to this person.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't, like as into me as she was before this person showed up. And I honestly feel that she wanted to create friction when me and this person got to chopping it up, like we know each other from somewhere. I believe she got a little bit upset that it wasn't any drama
Right.
and created some drama. Um, I ain't got time for that. And
Yeah.
when we had the conversation, she kept saying, "Oh, I'm single, I'm single, I'm single," and that's fine. But respect is due to a dog. And had we been any more deeper in what we was, I would have snap. I'm a little cuckoo for cocoa puffs when I care about people. And then for you to
You
blatantly
haven't, you
disrespect
say,
me in my
oh, and
face,
that's just a
I
big
wanted
orange.
I
Let
wanted to snap.
me educate you.
Oh yeah, for
Do not.
sure.
I really
It-
wanted to snap, but I had no place to snap. So I just said what I said and I left it alone. I don't deal. To me, that's a level of toxicity that I don't want to deal with. And if that's how you want to do things, that's fine. Ain't no love lost. It's just I won't be fucking with you on any level
that's why I
to
feel
think
like,
that you're gonna be going further in my life. That's
and that's why I feel like there are rules to dating because I do feel like, like in a situation like that, you should have been aware, not you personally, but like you should have been made aware, I should say, that there was gonna be more people than just y'all two, aside from the people that was already gonna be there. You see what I'm saying? Like, cause like I
yeah.
know for me personally, like if I'm
And
invited to
then
go somewhere, I generally ask like, well, who all gonna be there? And if they be like, oh, it's just me and you, I'm trusting that it's just me and you. And then I get there and like 10 other people show
it
up, or
was not.
even if one other person show up, I'm gonna look at you like, well, I thought you said only me and you was gonna be here. So I feel that. Like I understand where you're coming from with that.
Yeah,
To me, that goes
yeah,
the rule number
yeah.
one.
And
If I ask, you respond accordingly. Yeah.
yeah, and she responded. I did ask who, what, where, and the person that introduced us was going to be there, and anyone outside of that,
Right.
it was just so crazy. Thinking about it now, it was set the fuck up. And I'm not the one to fight and all this and bickering, argue over a female or argue over anything for that matter. But
No.
I just felt like I strongly feel and that might not even be the case, but in my opinion, that's how it went down. And I don't even want a friend like that. Like I don't even want to talk to her no more. She's off my social media. Her phone is not, her number is not on my phone anymore. But ain't no love lost. But it's just because that's how you operate. I choose not to, and I don't
Yeah,
want to be around you.
definitely.
Positive or not, that was some toxic shit. And knowing me and my temper and how I am, I was ready to snap, but I had no reason to. But just the level of respect, like, so I ain't gonna lie, I bought her a drink. She walked away hugging on this person. Yes, I was an Indian give her, and I took the $14 drink I had bought this lady, took some of the $14 juice that I bought the lady, and I made me a concoction, and I went and mingled with some friends that I did see there. So, fuck it.
I know
What you
that's
mean?
right. I know
I'm
that's
making it there. I hope I see her tonight. We're going to that joint tonight, so we might be able to. I'm just not with the drama, and that's why I feel like what that was about. I really feel like that was the reason for the season, and I could stay my ass
right.
home.
Agree, and I concur. So, in my opinion, yes, there are rules to dating, and people should take the time to figure out what their specific rules are and see if they match up. Because everybody really low key do have rules, but it's not a standard rule. It's just your own personal rules. So once you figure out what your
And I
personal rules
understand that.
really are, and then once the next person that you come into contact with, you figure out if them rules are line up. You know, it's like actually start off by asking like, what are your rules to dating? That's something different.
That's
It's
a
gonna make
great idea, and I never thought about that
it's gonna make a person think,
because that
and
could save a
it's
lot
gonna
of
put them on the
time and
spot
energy.
because it'll show you how well they know themselves. First of all, because if they can answer you like right, like this, like that, it's like you know, okay, like they know themselves,
Hmm.
so they're specific. They know exactly, and then you'll know if you match up to that before you trying to pursue. Because it's a matter of like there often we change ourselves to be with a person, but what degree of change are you going to go through? What degree of change
Absolutely,
are you willing to go through for this
absolutely.
person,
You ain't.
for the heart
Ooh,
of
that
this
was
other person?
deep.
So
That's
start
deep, Queen.
asking them. Start asking, like, you know, what are
That's
your
deep.
rules to dating? Bam, got
That's deep.
it. And with that
That's
being
very
said,
deep.
how do you find your life's purpose? Now that's on an individual, personal basis, I would assume, because
Ooh.
it's really no standard way for anybody in life to find their life purpose. Like me, I didn't even realize what my life purpose was until I was 40 years old. So um, I can't guide anyone on how to find a life purpose, but I think the moment that I realized what my life purpose was the moment that I had to come all the way 100% real with myself
Mm.
about
That's
because
very interesting.
we all personally
Very
know
interesting.
what the fuck is the root cause of an issue that's festering. We all personally know this, but we will selectively like really
Hmm.
tell everybody like I don't know what's going on. We really do, but it's not the fact of what you or y'all think. It's more or less you don't want to admit to yourself. You can't admit to yourself. So it really makes it
Hmm.
hard for you to get past that blockage, which allows you to see what your life purpose is, in my opinion. What do you think?
That's awesome, deep shit right there. I I think I've been aware of my life purpose. I just didn't think it was my life purpose. It's just the way I am. Um, that's very deep. Um, I'm very helpful and resourceful in anything, any genre of life. Uh, that's why I think my purpose is helping people on a positive aspect and evolving within themselves. Um, that's been something I've been doing all my life. I've been a delight at the end of the tunnel, I would say, or just a positive light in people's lives. Um, when I realized that was the purpose, like this is what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah, I would think I was in I'm 42, so it's been a couple of years when I realized, like, oh, dude, this is what you should really focus on.
Hmm.
Um, but it's like I don't want that to be like I don't want to take it and make a business out of it, if that makes sense. Like I still want to be the genuine person in helping people who cross my path. That goes down to our mission statement that we came up with in regards to our opinion. Our mission is to enlighten our audience with opinions and knowledge with the hope it'll enrich your life with a positive outcome. I think that is how I live. I live by that mission to just bring like positive energy to people's lives and
Yeah,
hope they have a positive outcome
yeah,
with that. So I think that is my purpose,
okay.
but I don't want to make a business out of it. Like I don't want to become a life coach. I don't want to become that person where, because sometimes it's already a waste, and I don't want people wasting. Like this is so interesting. A young lady. She was going through whatever she was going through, and it was in my heart to reach out to her on Facebook. I reached out to her on Messenger, right? Every day I'm like, "Good morning, Queen. Good morning, Queen. You will be all right." La 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 la. So then I find out that she's going to take this toxic person that she's trying to get away from into her future. I'm like, bitch, that's you taking my shit in vain. Like I feel used and abused that you're not gonna take this and be positive with it. So I start fucking talking to her. And I was just like, listen, I don't want to waste my time and energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And about a week went by, and I reached out again. Oh, you abandoned me. Don't call me. La 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 la. And I'm like, wow. You're gonna get mad at me for abandoning you, but you won't abandon the toxicity that's in your life so you can move forward.
Right.
And that's my
And,
fault
and
that I called
no,
you on it.
not at all. And that's something that you don't have to deal with. You or anybody. So, listeners, if you're
And
listening,
I'm not.
if you have a person that's acting like that, that's not something that you need in your life. That's bad energy. It's bad juju. It's bad whatever. You don't need that in your life.
Right.
Detox that
And
and
just because you was
out.
raised to be this great person, stop making excuses to be dealing with toxic motherfucking situation. Like I'm not like, man, I promise you, every toxic piece of anything in my life, you get one motherfucker strike. One. You used to get a hell of a bunch. You get this, and some people they're on they 15th, 20th out. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
I'm at the point in life. Life is too short to be dealing with anybody's toxic shit. Like
Yeah.
even if it's from another channel in their life, I'm not with it. I'm not with it. I'm not with it, and neither should you. And
No.
that's fine. You want to deal with that. Hopefully, you learn from what I tried to tell you or what whomever tried to tell you. Hopefully, you learn. If you pray to whoever you need to pray to, whatever the hell happened,
Right.
hopefully, you get out of that toxic situation. That goes for everyone. Everyone deserves to be at peace and happy in their life, no matter what the hell they're doing. That's just how I feel.
Yeah. Well, I can definitely agree with that.
People are
I
crazy.
know for me and myself, I personally, I think I can acknowledge the fact that I am like one of my purposes in life is to guide, I should say, and be an example. And I don't like
Hmm.
with guiding and being examples, that could go positively or it could go negatively. And of course, I'm on the positive side of it. Like
Right.
I'm definitely here to like teach people through like the actions that I've led or whatever, like the things that I've been through in life has all been a
Yeah.
learning experience,
Absolutely.
from raising children to like having
Absolutely.
those children taken away from me, not by the system, but by their mother, and then being pushed
Hmm.
away, being put on the outside, and then going from that to it's just so many different aspects in life. But through it all, I'm still here, I'm still elevating, and I'm still at a capacity that I can help somebody else to some degree. No, I don't have a degree. I'm not a
Right.
psychologist. I'm just a living example of someone that can like I'm a living
Hmm.
testimony. And
Absolutely.
with
Absolutely.
that, like I mean, I'm using this platform to reach out. It's a little slow right now, but it will pick up. It's going to catch on. People will see that it don't always have to be about no drama, but to pick it up a little bit around here, I'm gonna add a little drama segment with these entertainers, and I think I'm a gun for these YouTubers. Like shit, y'all talk a lot of shit. That
Oh,
y'all do all this type of stuff. We about to get in with y'all, and yeah, I'm gonna make sure we get some hashtags going because y'all gonna shine some light over here. Y'all gonna be talking about us, whatever, just to get my views up. That's all I need, and then I'm gonna use y'all for that because y'all mad. I'm gonna use these YouTubers for that,
they
and then I'm gonna cut them off, and we gonna
they're
have our
so messy.
listeners to listen to the positive, good, radiant, sun shining energy coming from over this way. Cause that's what it's really all about.
Right.
Ultimately, it's not about the drama; it's about the good shit. But I think we need a little drama over here. These motherfuckers ain't woke
But
enough.
what do you think? Why that the trauma?
I
Like,
don't know. I
why
don't
does
understand that.
people
Like,
feed on the
it
trauma
bothers
stuff?
me because, like, even with this, like, I'm sitting here trying to be professional enough, but this is our fucking shit, and we can say what the fuck we want on here. And I feel like all these motherfuckers sit
Yeah.
around acting like they supporting this and supporting that, but ain't nobody supporting shit. And I got a problem with that. Y'all can sit up here and
Right.
share all this shit across my page all damn day, but you're not sharing my shit. You ain't acting interested in my shit. You ain't gotta like my shit. But I'm gonna take this shit
But just
personally.
support me, goddamn.
And
We all
y'all know
we.
me.
It,
If y'all on my
I
page,
feel
y'all
you.
fucking know me. And y'all know I'll fucking get down to the meat and potatoes of this shit and I'll tell y'all what the fuck it is. So if that's what y'all want, I can give you that. But that's not what this is about though. Like that ain't what this is about. So, for those listening, at some point, no, you do not have to listen right now. I get it. It's the inauguration time slot. Okay, I chose a bad time slot. But I've been bouncing around trying to find times that y'all going to listen, and it ain't been much participation. So, with that being said, that's as far as I'm gonna go with that right now. But just know that when I send out notifications, it is to inform you guys that we are going live. So be prepared. I want you to come and listen. I want you to put your ones up. That ones means that you want to chat. Got you. We're gonna put you on the microphone. We're gonna let you state your opinion. That's what it's about. Opinions. It's called opinionated. So, you know, at the end of the day, we did have a lot of fun. We always have fun when we get on this platform. If you smoke, smoke. If you drank, yeah, right now it's a little too early, but some of y'all still be drinking. So if you drink, drink. In my opinion, do what the fuck you want, but make sure you listen in. Make sure you tune in and make sure you participate. So uh, we having a few technical difficulties on my co-host side, but we enjoyed y'all. So at the end of the day, it was fun. Oh, here we go. We got my co-host back here. We got my
Oh my
co-host back.
god.
Welcome
I
back.
don't know
Welcome
what the
back.
hell happened though.
It's
That's my
it's a
bad,
shame.
y'all.
It's
These
okay.
damn phones. I need to get my laptop together so we can do this on the laptop.
It's a yeah, yeah. Oh, you're on your phone. Okay, that's good to know because I really wondered how does this work on the phone versus the laptop. That's pretty dope. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I was really wondering how did that work on the phone versus the laptop because I haven't tried it on my phone yet.
Oh yeah, it's
Is
I mean
actually
it's cool
you
as
switch
long as ain't
devices?
nobody calling my phone or ain't nobody doing nothing. I've been getting calls this whole time, you know what I mean?
You switch devices because you sound a lot clearer.
Yeah, somehow my speaker is on.
Yeah, you sound real clear versus before.
The Bluetooth.
Yeah, overall, I was just kind of giving a closeout to the peoples. I feel like we did a good live as always. It was a good show, and when people listen, they'll see the bullet points. We had some good questions. I would like for you guys to really participate. Um,
Yeah.
hit that comment box. Drop them comments. Put your ones up when we're live and you want to say something. Put your ones up. That's what that signifies. We will know when we see that number one go up. We'll know that you want to talk. And
And to add to that as well, if you have any topics or anything that you
yeah,
want to put out there, we're open for discussion. This
yeah,
is not just about our opinion. We value other opinions as well to add value to anyone's life. I mean, it could just be just to shoot the shit. It don't have to be any uh power behind it. It's just if you want to get something out there, if you want to talk about this, that, and the third, our platform is open for that as well. We're welcoming all who have something to say.
Facts. And with that being said, I'm gonna top that off by saying, we are right now at this point in time looking for two more members to sit on this panel with us. We want to create segments, give everybody something specific to talk about, to gauge the listeners, bring everybody in. So we are looking for two more panel members that has the time to sit down and shoot the shit with us. Because for us, this is what we do. But we want to bring two more people in on this that's about something. So no matter what walk of life you come from, come in.
Yeah,
We want you here.
absolutely, absolutely. You ain't gonna play no music today, friend?
I'm about to play some music for these good people here. We're gonna close out the show here with another song by yours truly, myself, LBD Amazing. Let's see as I dig through my arsenal of music. What do we got for the people here? I definitely know those horns in the background ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. Okay. This song here, for me it's an oldie, but I listen to my music, so to me all of my music is old. But this here is something that I think the people will like, and I hope you enjoy this. So it's called "Oh Yeah," featuring J Man.
Oh yeah,
Oh
oh
yeah,
yeah.
oh yeah, oh yeah. Enjoy your day, your night, your midday, whatever time of day it is when you're listening to this. Make sure you enjoy yourself and check us out. Look for the advertisements, look for the links and everything, cause we gonna hit you with that opinionated shit. Death tone on the track. He'll be the amazing Taylor beats. Doc, yeah. Pop it real hard. I'ma make you scream like. Pop it real hard. I'ma make you scream like. Pop it real hard. I'ma make you scream like. Pop it real hard. I'ma make you scream like. Pop it real hard. I'ma make you scream like. Pop it real hard. I'ma make you scream like. Pop it real hard. I'ma make you scream like. Pop it real hard. I'ma make you scream like. Bring your body over here. I wanna make you drop it down low, pick it up real slow. Let me stop my time.